Hey everyone, if you're watching this video, it means that your company wants you to work from home and they've given you a router. Now, before we can actually use it to work from home, we need to provision it to MEVO. Essentially what that means is we need the router to download its configuration so that it can access your company's resources. As of right now, really the only thing your router can do is give you internet access. So I'm going to show you how to provision the router, how to get that configuration downloaded so you can start working from home. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. I've got a few different models of routers on my desk here. I'm going to be going and using the topmost model here. This is a 1111 4-port. I've also got some 881s down here, and these steps are more or less going to be exactly the same, so you should be able to follow along no matter what model of router your company has given you. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is we want to get the router powered up. So I've already got my router plugged in and cabled here. Let me go ahead and pick up my phone so you can get a better view. But make sure that is plugged in. Go ahead and press the power button. And usually near the power button is going to be a reset button. Go ahead and take note of that. That's going to come in handy. On the 800 series, same thing here. I've got it cabled in and powered. I've got my reset button, and then I have my switch in the on position. That is the one that looks like the number 1. Okay, next thing we want to do is make sure we're actually getting power. Easy to tell for me because I've got a light here, but on the back of any of these routers, you can actually see the nameplate. This all should be lighting up. So that'll tell you if you are getting power. Okay, so the next thing we need to do is we need to get it internet access. Now, this device here is essentially the internet access point at my house. So anything I plug into this guy will have access to the internet. So I'm going to get this cable that is connected to there, and I need to put this into what we call the WAN interface of the router. In order to find the WAN interface, because there are a lot of different ports on this guy, I'll give you a few easy steps. First, eliminate any port that has a blue label. So that one's gone. Next, get rid of any ports that are bunched up together. These 4 are bunched up together, those are gone. That leaves me with just these. Now, what I'm going to do is find the lowest numbered port. So this is 000, that one's 001. And I'm going to cable this into the lowest number. So this is going to go into 000, like such. On the 800 series, it's going to be the same exact thing. Get rid of those ports because those are bunched up together and that one's blue. Here's your WAN interface. And it's even easier because you actually only have one left over. Okay, the last thing we need to do is connect your laptop. I've got my handy adapter right here. And this is going to cable into the group of ports we call the switch ports. This is going to go into the lowest numbered switch port. So that's going to go in right here. Okay, now we can go and provision the router. Alright, so now we're in the laptop, and I'll go ahead and show you that this is basically the same whether you're using Windows or Mac. First thing we need to do is disable wireless. So in a Mac, click on your wireless icon at the top and hit turn Wi-Fi off. If you're on a Windows, it's going to be in the bottom right near on your taskbar. I don't have it on this one, but there will be a button that you can click on, and there will also be a turn wireless off option down there. Next, open your favorite web browser. I like to use Chrome, and just make sure we are getting internet access. Good, we are. Then, all we need to do now is the actual provisioning. So I'm going to type in the provisioning URL. Now, this URL is going to be different for every company, so don't try to copy mine. And chances are you're actually going to have an email that is giving you all these instructions. So all the stuff here we've actually already done. So now we just need to do this. So I'm going to put in the provisioning URL for my email. You may or may not have to bypass the security warning. If you do, just open up the advanced option and hit proceed. It's going to ask you for a username and password. Again, I am just grabbing this out of my email here. So let me put this in. I hope that's only 2 underscores. I got a tricky password this time. Okay, and once you're able to successfully log in, you should get a screen that kind of looks like this. And your provisioning has started. Now, in a little bit, you'll get another prompting. It'll say sign in to 10.10.10.1. At this point, you want to type in Cisco for the username and Cisco for the password. Hit sign in and continue. And once you've about reached this step, you've done all you can do. Go ahead and take a little break, get a glass of water, wait for about 2 to 5 minutes or so, and the router will be downloading its configuration. And once it's all done, you should have access to your company network. It's as easy as that.